This is an interactive podcast. It's for everybody. All ideas, all opinions are welcome. We ask you to keep it as a conversation. We're not looking to argue and fight. Remember, this is not Jerry Springer, and I do not have security guards to protect me. No, I'm just kidding. I have a weird sense of humor, but anybody that knows me knows that already. But for those of you that don't know me, my name is Brian Hammond. I was born and raised in Southern California, where I did go to school and spend a majority of my childhood, well, actually, all of my childhood in California. Well, most of it anyway. I was actually lived in Tucson, Arizona for a while too, when I was really young. But again, that was so young I don't remember it all. But we won't go there either. Anyway, tonight it brings me great sadness and great unpleasure to have a conversation about gun control and some facts and things we may or may not know about gun control or guns. We may not know all the ins and outs. People out there may know how to use them, they may know how to fire them, they may know how to clean them, they may know how to load them, they may know how to do a lot of things with them. But can they tell when somebody in their family, a friend of any sort, maybe planning something horrific, a bloodbath, massive bloodshed? You know, we as parents don't always look for those things because we just figure our kids would never do that. We figure no member of our family would ever do that, to just flip their cookies like that and go on a shooting rampage. All the shooting rampages we've had in last year, now kids are taking their guns to school. This isn't show and tell, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, I'm not here to judge you. I'm not here to tell you what to do. Don't come with a book of instructions. I know. I have 2 daughters of my own. They're very precious to me, and I'd never change anything about it. And, I've been around a lot of kids. I've helped raise kids. I still have kids. You can do it all right here. You can do it on demand. You can do it live right now as we're talking. You can even say, we're not always happy with the people that we elect. We're unhappy with their job performance. They're unhappy with the decisions they make. And if you bought one or going to buy one, if anybody has done a parenting class or studied early childhood development, it's hard when they're sitting there crying and they're in pain and you want to help them, you want to do something to make them feel better, kiss it and make it go away. It's high time that we get off our duff. Trump tries to pass all these mass shootings off as these people are mental. How can we really make that judgment call if these people are mental? How do we know? I wouldn't know. I might have a theory or an idea behind it, yes. I might even have a statement to make about it. But that's far cry from a diagnosis. And I think Mr. Trump, our President of the United States of America, our 45th one to be exact, and the oldest sitting president in U.S. history to ever be elected to office, the first man that was ever elected to office that never practiced politics a day in his life. He's a very shrewd, selfish, self-centered, obnoxious businessman. That's very abrupt, like I am. But he's so successful, and all that power has gone to his head. But he's a smart man nonetheless, if you can get around some of his antics. I swear, there has been more in and outs in this White House than any other election or staff that we put in there. There's been more in and outs than a Motel 6 at wintertime. That's not funny. That's not good. These are people that we, you know what I'm saying? And if it's too close to home or too close for comfort, and it shocks you into thinking about it, or shocks your family into thinking about something, it's high time you start to try to do something. Our youth are making every effort to make their voice heard. They want stricter gun rules and policies and laws for the people purchasing firearms. I think it's only fair that we listen to them, Washington. You damn politicians, get the banana peels out of your ears. Trump, get off Twitter. Y'all stop being morons and let's get to work. You're not going to make America great this way. I'll tell you that right now, you people in the White House. We stand a much better chance at our youth making America great again. Unless we all get together and do something finally. Stop sitting on the sidelines and hoping someday something will just work out for you, because I'll tell you what, something will be a miracle. You know where that